Good day, relatives. Okay, so here we are again. And what you need to know is that we are improving like the video quality, the audio quality, we're trying to work on it like an edit system so that way when I say something stupid or step on my tongue, we can edit that out. Go streamline as it were. But right now, we're doing the best with what we got, including lighting. So this is it for now. We're gonna eventually get better, 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 better. You know, it's work in progress. What in life isn't? So here we are. I did make a recording on the 24th, but because my editing skills are still not quite up to par, I'm just doing another one. And my husband's in the background, and he's doing not remodeling but slight renovations. And so if you hear a saw in the background or there's a bump that you don't know where it came from, that's probably what's going on. But we're going to go ahead and do meditation anyway, because we need challenges to our ability to focus, to pay close attention to one thing and not get distracted. Because distraction is the real issue when trying to learn to meditate. Whether it's internal distractions or external distractions, it's essentially all the same thing. So, having said that, let's do a 10-minute together. So just to go over the basics of simplified posture. We are assuming that as American laymen, everybody's sitting in a chair. If you're sitting on a cushion on the floor, I'm going to presume you already know the proper way to sit, legs folded. Full lotus or half lotus, obviously up to you and your knowledge of the particulars. But in this particular instance, we are going to assume that everybody's brand new. So you're sitting in a chair, feet hip width apart on the floor, on the balls of your feet. Supple spine, not rigid, not lax, somewhere in between. Abdomen is pulled up and in slightly behind the diaphragm. Diaphragm is still left relaxed. Breathing is relaxed, shoulders are back and not tight, not in an upward shrug. You want to relax the shoulders. Chin down just a little bit, elongating the back of the neck just slightly. You don't want to be doing this because that's going to aggravate everything. This is an extreme. We are trying to avoid extremes. So when you get, well, it depends on who you are. Some people like to have their eyes open. Some people don't like to have their eyes open. I'm one of the ones that like to sit in the depths of the deep dark behind the eyelids. Some folks don't like that, though. They like to keep their eyes open. So I'm going to suggest that you look at the very end of your nose, just the space right at the end of your nose. It's going to mean that your eyes slightly cross, but don't cross extremely, right? We're trying to avoid extremes. So, if you like to keep your eyes open, look down at the very end of your nose. Not tight, soft. Everything is gentle. Everything is gentle. Breath, shoulders, feet, butt, brain. Everything is gentle. Tongue behind the teeth. Breathing in and out both through your nose and your mouth at the same time. Don't forget about your abdomen. I find that for me is the easiest one to forget. So either Hands in the classic position right there at the navel, or on your knees as you wish. If you have knee trouble, having some of that energy that you're moving with your breath and your awareness, releasing all the tension, that all that extra energy can actually help your knees. It's up to you. Go with your experience. So, here we are. Let's see. Okay, we're nearly at the 6-minute mark, and we're going to start 10 minutes at 6 minutes of recording. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Think of the people who need love and attention, who need a moment of grace. Gift that to them. 2 minutes. So I had a little bit of an epiphany just now that, and maybe this is just for me, I think it'll help me, maybe it'll help you. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. If it works, use it. So the image that came to me as far as like the neck down, because I have a tendency to cave, right? My chest kind of caves in some. So the image that helps me to remember to keep my chest forward and not cave, and yet supple with the chin slightly down, is a seahorse. But remember, you're not trying to be rigid like you're in the military. No, no, no. Gently. Naturally. Gentle curves of the spine. Yeah? Okay. So, let's do the 4 immeasurables from the Tibetan liturgy. May all beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May all beings be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May all beings never part from the happiness that is free of sorrow. And may all beings dwell in equanimity, free of addiction and hatred toward those near and far. All right, my friends, until next time, relatives, keep yourselves safe, sane, and healthy. Be a blessing whenever possible. And like the Dalai Lama has said, it's always possible.